as an undergraduate is to take your own personal development seriously, because the university curriculum is not designed to do that for you. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Judare Holome. I'm a final year medical student living in Nigeria. In today's video, I'll be talking on how to make the best of your years as an undergraduate in a tertiary institution. In a country like ours, where graduates are being produced on a yearly basis in their thousands, and the jobs available are in no way commensurate to these numbers, the tips contained in this video will give you competitive advantage. So stay with me. Your years as an undergraduate is not just for reading books and passing exams. While that is actually very sacrosanct, there are other aspects of your lives that you need to pay attention to in order to be much happier later on in life, such as building character, personal brand and work ethics, building soft skills such as communication, problem solving, time management, and even planning as a whole, as well as exposing yourself to other experiences such as volunteerism, taking up leadership roles. In a country like us, where there are literally no jobs available except on the rare occasions, one has to be very careful in order not to be chasing clouds by just giving all your attention to books and not developing yourself. The place of personal development cannot be overemphasized. It's the only way to combat the incessant unemployment issues. There are a lot of giftings within you that if you develop them, it will be easier for you to stand on your own, or to even have a startup, or to even better prepare you for the little opportunities that are available in the society. First of all, we'll be taking soft skills. What are soft skills? Soft skills are just interpersonal character traits. Most of them are already inherent in us, and we can employ them in solving our daily problems, and also in making ourselves better entrepreneurs. Examples of these soft skills include communication, planning, such as time management, organization, and even problem solving. Most of these things are already inherent in us. But in order for them to become marketable skills, we need to refine them and consciously improve on them. For communication, for instance, for the sake of this contest, I'm dividing it into verbal and written. Okay, for verbal, it just talks on using words to market yourself, like know how to speak. For instance, if you are in an interview, do you know how the choice of words to use, how best to respond, your body language, and it's more of like copywriting, how best to sell yourself. Then talking on written, it's essential that you learn how to write emails, write proposals, write grants. We also earn you a place in the market world. That's for communication. Then we'll talk about management, such as time management, financial planning, and prioritizing. For time management, this will help you not just in the marketplace but also in organizing your life. Okay, for financial planning, it's also important that you learn how to manage resources. Problem solving is just identifying a problem, then identifying also the cause of the problem, and going ahead to also look for the probable solution to that problem and implementing or choosing the best action to resolve that problem. Then we have organizational skill. This just talks about setting goals and getting goals. Like you set your goals, you break them down into achievable bits, and you go ahead and achieve them. In our world of technological advancement, in our world of artificial intelligence, these soft skills are actually well sought after today, because they are not things that can be animated, they are things that can be expressed by humans. So they are very, very important, and they will help you a lot in the marketplace. The next one I want to talk about is volunteerism. Majority of people as undergraduate, they may have sponsors, so money is not their primary problem as at this time. So it's also an opportunity for you to build experiences, get that exposure. So volunteerism is a great tool in building experiences and getting that exposure. It's not necessarily about the money. It's more of about who you are becoming in the process, and also what you are learning and people you are getting to meet. So volunteerism just putting yourself out there, not just to make money but to get experience and also to give to the community. We'll start from the university community. Where can you volunteer in the university? As an undergraduate, there are various communities in the university, such as the Christian community on campus, like the fellowships. If you are a Christian, you can volunteer to serve in your fellowship, maybe any skill, maybe a musical skill, or you you can teach in the Sunday school. You're already learning and you are getting that exposure. And also you can even choose to serve in a leadership position. You are learning a lot of things you might not know, and you are getting exposed. You are getting, like, you are getting better actually doing those things. Another place you can volunteer as an undergraduate is the student union government. You can pick up a form and run for a position. Even if you lose, at least you've learned what it means to lose. Or you can just serve at any capacity that is available, and you get to learn a lot of things and you get that exposure. You can also volunteer with non-governmental organizations that are around, such as whether in medical outreaches or other forms of community outreaches. You're not necessarily getting paid, but you are getting exposure, and you're also gathering experiences, and you are meeting people, you are networking. So these are the advantages of volunteering. And also you are building experience. If you should write a CV, you are going to reference these experiences you've had with these and art of volunteerism. So that's very important. Another thing you can do as an undergraduate is to explore the job opportunities around you. The pay might not be that big, but you are getting exposure, like I said, and you're also learning. An example is most schools, you can apply to become the assistant librarian, or most schools too, you could apply to become a lecturer assistant. You could apply also to become a research assistant, and in so doing you get to learn a lot, and you also get that experience and that exposure that is preparing you for a greater responsibility maybe after school. And you could also take the bold step and apply for grants, whether within your school or outside your school. Just keep your ears on the ground. Another thing you could also try your hands on is to try your hands on freelance jobs, because you may not have the luxury of time to do an on-site job. Jobs that you can do on freelance basis are like you can become a ghost writer. There are sites for that. You can even become an academic writer, like Livingstone is one site like that. I don't know if they still take from Nigeria. You can also do transcription based jobs. These jobs are easy to learn, and also most of them the pay is not that bad. And as a freelance work, they don't require your on-site presence. You can do it with your system in your house at your convenience. Very importantly, as an undergraduate, you can also apply for scholarships. There are a lot of scholarship opportunities available to undergraduates in Nigeria. Please check this video below where I shared with you the scholarship opportunities that are available to Nigerian undergraduates and also how to get them. Another thing you could also do as an undergraduate is reaching out to your younger ones. Like, sorry, when I mean younger ones, I mean reaching out to your junior colleagues. You can choose to mentor them academically. You can also tutor them. By so doing, even if they are not paying you, you are also giving to the community. You're also learning the art of teaching, and they will also be grateful because they'll benefit from what you're doing. And you as well, on the other hand, improve yourself. What you can also do as an undergraduate is to take your own personal development seriously, because the university's curriculum is not designed to do that for you. Fishery or physics will not do that for you, because they just want you to learn all these archaic theories, all these old theories, and bombard you with a lot of materials. At the end of the day, you write exam, and after 4 years or 5 years, depending on the course you did, you can't even remember those equations. But what you'll be grateful to yourself that you did is taking your own personal development seriously and trying all you can to develop yourself. And some ways you can do this is by attending seminars, going for conferences, and engaging yourself in extracurricular activities. Some sites you can use to learn some topics like Udemy, they have a lot of courses that are even certified. Also, Alison, these are sites that offer courses. Most of them are even free. And it will even amaze you. You could even do courses with universities within and outside the shores of Nigeria and get certified. Like in my fourth year, I did a certified course with the University of Washington, and that was project management in global health and things like that. It wasn't that costly though. So, and during that time, I got to meet a lot of people. Also, as an undergraduate, you can also take making friends and networking seriously because most of these people that you are meeting in school, they are not going to remain like that forever. Most of them are going to become the future CEOs. Most of them are going to become the future big boys and big girls. So, not just because they are going to become big boys and big girls, but it's good to network, at least meet with people, network, make friends, make acquaintances, and learn from other people's perspective, and you become better off too. As an undergraduate, you should have a resume. Um, don't worry if you don't know how to create a resume. In my next video, I'm going to be doing um a video on that, like how to make a resume with zero experience or as an undergraduate or as a fresh graduate. So please keep an eye on that, watch out for that on this space. So as an undergraduate, you should actually have a resume, especially if you are from year two and above. Because if you want to volunteer with some organizations, they might require you submit a resume. Also, some freelance job you want to apply for might also require you have a resume. And in addition to that, you should establish an online presence. You should not just go to these social media sites to post pictures and catch crews. You should also like use it as a tool to tell the world who you are and what you do. If I thought you do anything, like if I thought you solve any problem. And also, LinkedIn is number one. You should have a presence in LinkedIn. You should have a LinkedIn account and like a professional account there stating who you are and what you have to offer. Don't also be scared of starting up a business or of any sort. As an undergraduate, you shouldn't be scared of having a backup plan, especially if you are doing a course that is not a professional course and you're very sure that after school you might not practice what you are reading in school. It's actually very safe that you like have a backup plan. Either you start up a business or you start learning a very high income skill alongside your studies, because you don't wait till you get to the battle before you start sharpening your weapon. You ought to have done that in the infantry or before you left for the battle. So the best time to do that is actually while in school, while being an undergraduate. So it's either you start up a business, no matter how little it is, just start up and watch it grow, or you start learning a high income skill. I do really hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, please click the like button. If you are yet to subscribe, what are you waiting for? And please help me share this video with your friends so that they can also hear the good news. Thank you and do have a wonderful day.